Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl. And that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout. So I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now. So that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin product because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Come on in, come on in.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hi, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing today? It's a new year, girl. It's 2024. This is the first public live of 2024, y'all. Where's my applause? I'm still here, girl. Still strong. Okay, girl, listen. It's 2024. And we trying to make sure that we continue to elevate and grow. Okay. The escalation is happening. Okay. Get into it. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all share my channel. Okay. Now, girl, this is what I like to call a BondyBlue show. If you just here, if you just got here, if you're wondering why I title things BBS, BondyBlue show. And if you want to become a member, where I do a lot of my members only lives, okay, I talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collective, and we also do these long form videos talking about certain topics that may not be YouTube friendly. We do it in the members only. So if you want to be a member, you can go to my YouTube page to be a member. You can go to my Patreon, which is down below in the description box, or you can go to my namesake website, BondyBlueShow.com. Once again, yes, to become a member if you want to support the channel, girl. New year, new me, get into it, okay? And new me just really means we're pushing. We're going head first, girl. Listen, I used to review Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but people weren't watching it. And I just was like, you know what, girl, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? The older I get, the less I want to do 11 videos a week. Okay. And that's what it used to be like. It used to be like 11 videos a damn week. Okay, my hair is wet, y'all. I washed my hair today. Shout out, okay, to Bloom Elixirs, okay, because I finally got my Curl Revive, which is a 2-in-1 leave-in conditioner, and I be putting it, you know, on my scalp and stuff like that because my scalp get dry when I do like protective styles like this. And this, you know, Lyric has been using it on his locks, his real locks, okay? So y'all get into it. Check down below in the description box for bloomelixirs.com. Yes, girl, it feels really good on the scalp, okay? I wash my hair with the Bloom Elixirs, and then I sprayed this in the so it don't be dry. Okay, so get into it. That little ad for y'all. Okay. An ad. But yes, back to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City before we get into the topics. Give y'all a chance to come into the room. Let me tell y'all something. I've been watching Salt Lake City, and let me tell y'all, Meredith is my girl. I don't like nobody else on that show. Meredith is my girl. Okay, Mary is hilarious, but I still don't like her. She's funny. I enjoy seeing her play the piss out of people, but ultimately, I still don't really like that lady like that. I'm not even gonna pretend to just because she's funny and quirky and shit. No, I still don't like that lady. Okay, but you know what? We appreciate her presence on the show. Meredith is my girl. So when they tried to set Meredith up like she was the one behind the fake blog page, I was just kind of like, why would Meredith be behind a fake blog page when she can just come on the show and say whatever it is that she want to say? Just like she did with Angie. She was like, listen, you don't want me to tell what I know. You don't want me to tell what I know. Okay. And that was letting you know I know something. Okay. Angie was the one that started telling us that her husband had rumors of him being gay for years because he was a hairstylist. Bitch, it was you. Okay. And then when it came to these DMs and all of that, they was really trying to make it seem like it was my girl Meredith. And I was like, y'all is not about to play with my girl like this. And then boom, bow, fucking surprise. This episode, we find out that it was Monica behind it the entire time. I wish I had some thump 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 music. Okay. I'm gonna get some thump 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 music. Okay, but I'm gonna just do it. Thump thump thump. Yes, girl. Monica was behind a whole damn blog page that was putting out stories on Jen Shaw, putting out stories on Lisa, putting out stories on Angie. I guess whoever Monica had the heat for, she would put out stories, and there were other people a part of this blog as well, including Heather's black hairstylist. Okay, and I say black hairstylist because it's just odd to me. That's all. It's just odd. Okay. But girl, Salt Lake City is messy as fuck. So what I might do, what I might do is review the reunion. Okay. That's what I might give to the people. Because I've been watching, I just not have been reviewing. And I've been telling the girls that Salt Lake City was giving. I've been telling y'all. Okay. But the way Monica was sitting at that table, like thump, thump, thump. Yeah. That's half true. I was like, bitch, not you admitting it. And she was straight up with it. It's half true. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. But yeah, I said certain things, but you're doing all of this. Bitch, I said I would do it. I was like, bitch, I can't even be mad at Monica. They was running shit back. And Monica was like, I will put the shit out there. She wasn't lying. Monica is a Gemini. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense because, like, I'm not even gonna lie. At the end of the show, when she said, I don't think it makes me a bad guy to have a blog out in y'all messy asses. What I do think is fucked up is what Jen Shaw did. And Monica's her perception of the situation is that she was mainly posting about Jen Shaw because she worked around Jen Shaw. She was, with Jen Shaw, and she felt a way about the way Jen Shaw treated people and the way Jen Shaw was over there scamming them old people out their money. And so she felt like putting her on blast was not a bad thing. And I was just like, and I can agree. I can agree, Monica. Monica, girl, I can agree. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I really don't give a fuck about you putting these, weird ass white women on blast. But what I had a problem with is you trying to blame Meredith for it. Thump, thump, thump. Don't play with my girl like that. Don't play with my girl like that. Okay. Meredith is my girl, and she's been that girl for me. Okay. I don't care how much Lisa tried to steal her swag and act like it's her own. But Lisa, we already saw how you single white females your sister when it came to your husband. So we already know that you gotta go and steal somebody's swag in the first fucking place. Okay. So listen, okay. I'm not even gonna play these games with y'all because I don't really like the way Lisa been playing on Meredith Top either. Bitch, you started it. Out of nowhere, you scream and holler about this lady being a slut of New York, and now you want to act like you ain't do the shit. Girl, no. Girl, no. And Whitney, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your instigating ass because, to be clear, you tried to tag on what happened with you in all of them last season. I'm forgetting what it was that you lied about, but you lied on Meredith and said she was the one that put some shit out, and it really was you that had put it out. I think it was about your girl fucking people for tickets or something like that. Whoever it was, fucking somebody for tickets to the Jazz game, to the basketball. Was it Lisa? Yeah. Whitney put that shit out and then made it seem like it was Meredith that did it. And I was just, and also Heather keeping it a buck about what was said, and then Whitney trying to act, or was it the other way around? Whitney was trying to put some shit out there, and Heather was trying to act like she didn't hear that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't hear anything about Lisa sucking dick for jazz tickets, bitch. I didn't hear anything about that. Okay? So I don't like the way Whitney always trying to go at people. The way Whitney went at Heather this season annoyed the fuck out of me. Heather, you trying to pretend like you wasn't trying to monkey that pussy on top of some black dick last season and the season before that. Girl, don't play in my face like that. Oh, now since Jen Shaw now not around anymore, we're not gonna act like we're into black people. Okay. I told y'all better stop thinking people is you know allies and shit because they won't fuck black men. That does not mean anything. That does not mean anything. The white girls like to live on the edge, okay? And black men feel like the edge, okay? That's what be going on. Whitney be lying, and then Whitney getting mad at Heather about what was in the book. Girl, you didn't put your own coochie out there like that. It's you and your husband's fault that he got fired from his job because y'all both decided to get y'all freaky asses on national television and paint each other bodies, which really shouldn't even be a problem. Anything that married people doing should not be an issue with y'all. Okay? I don't even understand that. But either way, that was you and your husband's decision to play that game. And now you want to be sitting up here acting like Heather is using my coochie. Girl, what? Wait a minute. Not outside. Not outside at this restaurant. Not outside at this restaurant in a parking lot screaming to the top of your lungs about Heather using your coochie in her book against girl, what? It was too much, y'all. Salt Lake City was too much. I'm just letting y'all know right now. If y'all have not been watching Salt Lake City, bitch, it's a lot. It's a lot going on around there. Okay. But I just wanted to let y'all know I have been watching. I have been paying attention. Okay. And I might exploiting my vagina. That's what she kept saying. You're exploiting my vagina. I was just girl like not. I can't stand the old let me embarrass you in public ass bitch. I can't, girl. I was just talking about this in my live. When I tell y'all, like, I was talking about Super. And when Super said the fact that that man tried to embarrass her in public like that, you don't know who watching. I said, this is how the progression happens. You go from being somebody that don't mind fighting to eventually you don't like the way that shit look in public. You start feeling embarrassed. Now you want to just walk away. You want to just kind of try to mellow out or detach because you don't want to, be embarrassed in public like no ignorant bitch that can't control yourself. You know what I'm saying? At some point, that shit not cute no more. You know what I'm saying? And so you be trying to walk away. Because you don't want to be like that. And they keep trying to pull you back in, trying to embarrass you in public, screaming and hollering and shit off, dragging you back to the car. Nigga, I said, let me unhand me, nigga. Like, girl, the way people will try to embarrass you in public, I cannot stand it. Oh, it's my girl. Hey, listen, my girl, Erica De Niro. Nah, for real, y'all. If y'all don't know how much I watch Erica, y'all need to go subscribe to her channel. It's my girl. Okay, when we be talking about Made, Mattress, and Mule, and we say shout out to Erica De Niro, that's what we talking about. Okay, so y'all, let's go ahead and get into the topics. Girl, we're gonna start at the beginning. Girl, we're gonna start at the beginning. And let me tell y'all, at first, I wasn't gonna talk about this shit because it's stupid. Okay, it's stupid. I feel like at some point we need to ignore people like Boosie. Okay. But Boosie went on a whole diatribe. I don't know who wrote this for him, putting all these damn rainbows in here, but it definitely made me feel like, elementary, my dear. I won't read it. Okay, hold on. Let me read it, and then we're gonna get into my commentary because girl. I didn't like that. It was exciting. Like, what are you talking about? Because they dyking. What? Because they dyking. Sir, not only do you already have a gay daughter or two, one or two of them is gay, first of all. Second of all, The movie is rated PG-13. Why is your 9-year-old at the movie? Second of all, why didn't you watch the first one? I'm not even gonna pretend and act like you read books. And then on top of that, You Yourself, one of my favorite songs by Boosie. Okay, I had to get my shit together, man. I didn't like that. Dirty shell toes and Nikes. I didn't like that. It was exciting. Okay, Hoes got right. Okay, he got his money together. Hoes got right. Okay, and one of the lyrics in this song is one of my favorite songs. Okay, it's how he got the lesbian girls together and they dyking, and it's exciting. So it's very confusing to me for you to be so upset about two girls in Color Purple with your daughter, but you got whole songs talking about they dyking and you like it and it's exciting. Like, I'm just trying to understand. And y'all really be like posting this nigga up all over social media, acting like, and then people in the comments, he right, because they keep forcing, ma'am. Why are you? He is forcing it on the kids. He's forcing it on the kids. I was a child. I was a teenager when that song was out. I was a teenager, kitty clicking. Okay, kitty clicking when that song was out. And guess who was promoting it? Guess who was giving me the feel that this is what the niggas was into? Boosie. Oh, yes, girl. I was real heartbroken. Let me tell y'all the story, okay? Since y'all want to be all in my business. Listen, y'all don't want to be in my business, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway. So let me tell you, I was all heartbroken over a chick, right? I had a little high school sweetheart chick that I was with from like the summer after freshman year until my senior year of high school when Katrina happened. Check, right? So me and her broke up. Because like I had cheated on her a little bit, like right before oh, where's Latoya? I need to get on Facebook. What is Latoya Lee? Anyway, so I had like cheated on her, right? So like we broke up, we got back together the summer before Katrina happened, right? So she ended up in Texas, end up fucking with me and ex-daughter. I was like, why is you pushing this in my face like this? Had me on three-way with the girl and everything. I'm depressed. Okay, I lost everything and my old lady. I'm depressed. Okay, I done lost 25 pounds. It's not cute around here. It's my life. It's what happened. Okay, so we in Baton Rouge. Guess who just started popping? Guess who just started popping around this time? Lil Boosie. I'm going to the mall with my mama. The nigga pull up, all of the niggas in cars and shit. He hop out the car, stop traffic, trying to come talk to a bitch. I'm like, because at this point, I'm dyking and it's exciting. Matter of fact, the girl that I had did the little yeah with, you know what I'm saying? That summer, the girl I had, cheated with or whatever you did, she was in Baton Rouge. And guess what? It was exciting. And Boosie was making songs. Boosie was making songs promoting the young girls who was in Baton Rouge dyking, and it was exciting. I literally remember being in the back seat with a bitch with this song on the radio. I remember being in my partner back seat. Okay, me and this girl in a whole toxic ass lesbian relationship, fighting and shit. Man, shout out to Toya, bro. Good times at Sweet Valley High. I saw that comment. Yes, I am married to a man, bitch. I am bisexual. Like, why is this lost upon anybody? Okay, yes, got two red bones kissing in the back seat. Yes. Now she wasn't a red bone because I did one red bone, girl. I did one red bone. It was an abusive relationship. Shout out to Dominique. Okay. She was biracial. Okay, it was trailer park. Okay, I remember I had like scooped her up from the trailer park one time, and I'm talking about big, fine, tall. Oh my God, crazy, Batshit crazy, y'all. She was batshit crazy. I couldn't fuck with her. It was like a month that we was talking. I saw her at the McDonald's. Ran into the bitch at the McDonald's. Okay, like, oh, hold up. And she hollered at me. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. She was like a STEM. Okay. And I like tall chicks, right? So, everybody taller than me, everybody bigger than me. Ugh, girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. Batshit crazy. Okay. Her. I didn't put I was not, I fight, but I don't put my hands on people like that. Like, not for real. Not like they used to be. Girl, listen, the girls used to be trying to be niggas. The girls used to be trying to be niggas, and I ain't really like that. That wasn't exciting for me. So y'all, I said I was gonna read what Boosie had to say, but I had too much fun telling y'all how he helped influence my lesbianism in order for him to be like this now. I said, bitch, what in the Bill Cosby? Okay, so why, if someone doesn't agree with the narrative that's being pushed, why do y'all say that the person who doesn't agree is gay? We don't say a person, we say you, because you care too much. And you've already told us about, your escapades in prison, sir. You also had, like, what are you talking about? That's bullying. We have a right as parents to say it's not cool for a 7 and 8-year-old to watch this. It's PG-13, sir. Don't bring your child to the movie theater. Retarded ass nigga. We have rights as parents to protect our children as much as we can. Oh, really? Oh, really? You protecting children over there, Boosie? Making sure you get prostitutes for your 12-year-old? Like, really? Really? And you said 7 in your song, nigga, but you keep upping the age in these interviews, but you said 7 in that song. I'ma leave you alone, okay? I'm really not. I'm gonna stay on your top about that because that's disgusting and it's problematic as fuck that you see more issue with 2 women having a consensual relationship with no penis around, because that's really what you upset about. But what's really bothersome to me is that you're okay with grape, you're okay with abuse, you're okay with cheating, you're okay with everything else that can be degrading and detrimental to children. You're okay with abuse and rap that promotes murder and selling drugs and doing drugs. You're okay with promoting all of these things in your music, but as soon as The Color Purple one put it in a movie that say PG-13 and you bring your 9-year-old, you want everybody to believe that you care about being a parent. Nigga, you don't care about being no goddamn parent. You don't care about being a parent. You care about being homophobic. And let me tell you something, Boosie. I ain't even got to read the rest of this. I'm going to tell you what I keep saying about Boosie, and I'm standing on it, okay? I'm standing on it. You have internalized homophobia because you were turned on by having whatever experiences in prison you had. I believe you were turned on. I believe that you liked that and it was exciting. And I believe that because that is not cool in the community, especially not in ignorant ass Baton Rouge, for anybody to be gay, especially not a black boy, you are going to constantly be having these commentary moments talking about pushing gayness on kids when at the end of the day, you pushing pussy on kids is just as problematic. And another thing, to be very clear, the only agenda is to be straight. I know y'all don't want to hear that, straight people, but no, like, unless somebody is threatening to kill you if you're not gay, give me a fucking break. Because y'all threaten to kill, y'all threaten to kill people for not being straight. That's what y'all do. Y'all literally threaten to kill people. You make shit illegal, all of that for gay people. If you wanted to protect your children, your stupid ass should have read the rating on the movie. Your dumb ass should have watched the first one. Your ignorant ass should have read the book. If you was really trying to protect your child, how about you digest shit first before you show it to your child? Be a good parent. I don't know. But you push all types of sexual abuse and homosexuality in your music. So I have a real issue with you trying to act like you standing on something and all these goofy ass people in the fucking comments agreeing with you talking about you right. Excuse me, have you ever heard this nigga's music? Cut it out. DeQuasia, Happy New Year's, love. Thank you for the super chat. Lady T, thank you for the super chat, boo. Random, have you seen Real Housewives Salt Lake City finale? I loved it. It was amazing. Monica, I gave y'all that, so I'm sure you saw it. Thank you, Miko. Hey, my love. Boosie name in prison is Brooke. Girl, dead. Brooke Shields. Okay, he's giving eyebrows. He's giving eyebrows. Okay, it's ridiculous at this point. It's really ridiculous at this point. Every time you turn around, T.S. Madison said this, and Funky Dineva reposted it. The gay agenda, living our lives safely, gay or trans in TV and media, respecting people's pronouns, non-discriminatory healthcare, non-discriminatory housing and jobs. Stop firing people for whatever they got going on. Okay. The straight agenda, no gays or trans allowed unless they do hair and makeup, write songs, carry our bags, stay in the shadows, accept all the pedophilia, straights, grooming, molestation, make him a man ways, dope dealing, killing, etc. Or simply just be straight. So I think what we're saying here is the straight agenda is problematic. How about you work on that? How about you not be so fucking hypocritical? How about you deal with your internalized homophobia and just go talk to a fucking therapist? We know you're not going to do it. We know you're not going to go and get help. Ugh. Just so not exciting. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on from there. Because I think I've said enough. I think I've went in enough. Like the video. Okay, listen, this is when I went to Ghana. Do y'all remember when I went to Ghana in November for a Reset by Design wellness retreat? Girl, we were all smiles. We transformed. We had a great time. Do you see these accommodations? Do you see me? I look good. We had such a great time. It was amazing. And we're going to Thailand, Phuket in June. Okay. We want y'all to sign up. Sign up, girl. Go to my description box for the link, resetbydesignwellness.com. If you need a reset, if you need a vacation, if you need to just relax, relate, release, Willie Gilbert, bitch, then go on down and sign up. Start your deposit, paying over time, so y'all can come and, get this wellness, get this relaxation, get this retreatery in Thailand, Phuket. It'll be my first time going. I'm really excited about it. So y'all make sure y'all do that if y'all trying to come through. All right. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into T.I. and Tiny. Now, girl, we didn't talk about this before. Back in the day when Sabrina Peterson first decided she wanted to allege that T.I. and Tiny was having sex parties and, allegedly assaulting the girls. And I didn't know if I necessarily believed it all of the way, but I also feel like where there's smoke, there is fire. Fire. Okay. Burning. But I remember this story specifically because it just sounded so crazy about T.I. sticking his big toe in this woman's vagina. So yeah, we're gonna read. Okay, hold up. We spoke exclusively with T.I. and Tiny's team, and they have released a statement. Okay, first of all, where's the first part? The first part is, I didn't save the first part. Damn it. I thought I saved the first part of this where it talks about the lawsuit. Oh, girl. I'm so glad they put out the Katt Williams clips because I want to talk about Katt Williams. Y'all know I love Katt Williams. He's hilarious to me. Girl, not Amber Rose with braids. I'm sorry. Oh, here go the pinky toe. Okay, listen, here we go right here. Neighbors, get into this. Shout out to Kyle and them. Okay. Yes, that's D. Shout out to the staff. T.I. and Tiny are being accused of drugging a woman they met at a nightclub in a new lawsuit. According to TMZ, the plaintiff, who filed as a Jane Doe, says that she was enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in Los Angeles in or around 2005 when she and a friend went to a party at Coolio's home and met a guy who went by Caviar, who they allege worked for T.I. and Tiny. The woman claims that while out at the nightclub with the couple, Tiny handed her a drink that she never saw Tiny sip. The woman says she shared the drink with a friend. She says when it was time to leave, T.I. asked the woman to ride with him and Tiny while the other woman rode with Caviar. She says women she didn't know joined them in the SUV and all 5 of them entered a hotel room together. She even claims Tiny kicked out one of the women for flirting too much with T.I. She then goes on to allege that Tiny took her to the bathroom and took off their clothes before naked T.I. joined them in the shower. The woman claims while in the shower, she started to feel dizzy and T.I. told her to lay down. But that didn't mean the party was over. She says T.I. started watching porn and instructed her to rub him down. Okay, rub him down. I thought you were going to say down there. She says that's when Tiny pinned her and started grinding her naked body on her. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And as if that's not enough, she says T.I. then penetrated her vagina with his toe. Talk about a fungal infection. She told Tip to remove his toe, and that's when she claimed she threw up. She says T.I. started laughing and told her she was in last place. She says she's filing the lawsuit due to California Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act. T.I. and Tiny denied the allegations. Okay. Girl, that sounds real specific. Y'all, why somebody took a, not this is the toe? Y'all, that's terrible if that's the toe. That's terrible. That is terrible, y'all. I feel like they making fun of this situation, and I low-key feel like it's a toss-up for me. It's a toss-up for me. Statement from T.I. and Tamika Harris, because this is originally one of the stories why they lost their show. So I wouldn't be so, pressed to not believe it. On the heels of positivity, negativity always rears its ugly head. This plaintiff has been threatening to file this lawsuit for 3 years. For 3 years. We have empathetically and categorically denied these allegations. For 3 years, we have maintained our innocence and refused to pay these extortionate demands for things we didn't do. For 3 years, we've maintained the same position while the claims in this story have changed time and time again. Our position is clear. We are innocent of these fake claims. We will not be shaken down, and we look forward to our day in court. Okay. And, more power to them. If this did not happen, more power to you. But if you stuck that toe in that lady's coochie, more power to her. So upsetting. Just so very, 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 very upsetting. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, homegirl, you was showing up for a threesome. But if at any point I tell y'all to stop because I don't like what's going on, then goddamn it, stop. I don't like what's going on. And why y'all got, this is another thing that I keep saying. If the girls are so down for everything that's going on, why y'all got to drug them? If the girls are so down for whatever's being, offered, why do you have to drug the women? Because it sounds like she said she got drugged. That's what it sounds like to me. But let's go ahead and move on, girl. Make sure y'all following me on Instagram. So let's discuss Cardi B because y'all doing too much. So y'all want to talk about somebody that need to just get off the internet. Y'all want to talk about people that need to mind their business. Girl, all that shit. The fans need to stop worrying about what these married people are doing. Regardless to whether she says they're together or not, they are separated. They are not divorced, which means they're probably going to go back and forth over and over again until they figure it out, whether they're going to stay together or be divorced. So for everybody to be constantly trying to hold Cardi accountable and make sure that she doesn't go to him, y'all, please fucking stop. Please stop. Let that lady figure out whatever she's going to figure out with her husband. Please. Okay? His album is good, by the way. But let's hear what she said.
Carrie don't want to be beefing with me. We trying to work on a healthy relationship. And yeah, does that. Like, how many times do I gotta tell you that? I think yesterday it was a vibe. We was having a good time, but a good time doesn't mean that solve issues. A good time doesn't mean that it solve our problems. You know what I'm saying? Dick don't always solve the problem. Drinking doesn't always doesn't always solve the problem. Partying doesn't always solve the problem. A one good conversation doesn't solve the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So practically, yeah. Somebody said you need a therapist. Yeah, we are going to therapy, but this is beyond therapy because I already put y'all in my business. So since I already put y'all in my business, I got no choice but to let y'all know. I'm There's the thing. I'm not asking you.
You do have a choice. You do have a choice. You can tell somebody something one day and then decide after that, I'm not gonna tell you motherfuckers anything. Cause to be clear, they're gonna be, researching and seeing what you got going on anyway. That's the thing that works on my nerves about the way people act, is if it's always them putting their information out there. But when you are as big as they are, and it reminds me of Will and Jada, everybody wants to now act like Will and Jada were not harassed about the intimate details of their relationship for like 20 years. For 20 years, people were just making shit up. People were saying stuff like, it was happening anyway, y'all. It was happening anyway. People were speculating on relationships anyway. So a lot of times celebrities will come out and think if they just tell y'all what it is, it'll stop it. But if there's anything that Tina Turner has taught us, is that no, coming out and speaking on it is not going to stop people from talking about it if they find it salacious or if they're obsessed with the celebrities in question. She absolutely needs a therapist all on her own, not couples therapy, but a therapist all on her own, because she really shouldn't be on the internet talking to everybody like they her fucking friends and this is her diary. But I also think that that's an issue with this generation. Cardi grew up in a generation that puts everything on social media. Whether you are a celebrity or not, everybody's just online telling all of their business all of the time. Every little argument they get into, they online because they want somebody online to validate their feelings. They want somebody to act like they care, when really you need to be talking to, where are the friends? Where are the family members that you can sit on the phone with for hours while y'all watch TV and discuss this shit so that you can get off the fucking internet? And I feel like that's probably what it really is. Lack of connection with other people in your life that you can talk to. Because being on the internet like this, thinking that these people give a fuck, girl, these people don't give a fuck. That's why she was talking about they're her fans that are sending her books and going in on her and all of that shit. Yeah, it's your fans. It be your fans. Girl, they're not your friends. They're your fans. They're obsessed, especially at her level. There might be some regular, degular, schmegular girls in there that just want to show support and show her love and all of that type of stuff because they appreciate her music and all of that type of shit. Sure, absolutely. But those are few and far in between, and you have got to be very decisive and specific about who you allow in your space once you get to a certain level of fame. Right. Why you not on the phone with Hennessy? Where's Hennessy? Call Hennessy. Don't call the internet, girl. The internet don't care about you. He'll have a baby. Wait, hold up. What Erica said? He'll have to have a baby for her to leave. That's what it's feeling like. She's gonna have to be embarrassed publicly on a whole nother level in order for her to really leave him alone. That's just how it be, girl. That's just how it be. Especially if he has decent penis. And like she said that she was going to get the dick before New
Let me make
Year's.
this a little bit clear to you guys. Because we need to work on our shit. That doesn't solve the issues. You know what I'm saying? Work out our issues. We're not going to be together.
Yeah. I know that she said they was gonna fuck. And I don't think it's as calculated as y'all think. I think it really do be, people get online and just start running it. And once they get online running it, it's hard to stop. Especially if they feel alone. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully Cardi and Offset will figure out their situation and start putting it all on social media for everybody to hear and see and all of that shit. Because it's really too much. It's really too much. Now let's talk about Katt Williams. Hold up. But before we get into Katt Williams, I'm gonna need to take a little break. Y'all like the video, support the channel. And when we come back, we'll get into Katt Williams, DJ Akademiks, and Brittany, Renner, and Charleston White.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Everybody was Katt Williams.
Okay, y'all. We back. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the Katt Williams of it all. Why does it look so small? Come on.
Katt Williams joke. Yeah. He said it don't line up. How it don't line up? He thought that I was just a no-name comedian and that he could take this joke and nobody would know.
Right.
The issue was that I had already done this particular joke on BET's Comic View twice.
Right.
It had done so well on BET's Comic View that they had made it part of the commercial. So part of the commercial of make sure you tune in to BET was you seeing me doing this joke. So this is not just a random joke. This is my very best joke, and it's my last joke, and it's my closing joke.
Okay.
1998, I'm doing this joke. It's on Comic View. Cedric comes to the Comedy Store. He watches me in the audience. He comes backstage. He tells me what a great job I did and how much he loves the joke. 2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship. Him and Steve had already apologized for me, so I gave him a pass for a decade. Why would you sit here and be like, I saw Katt 30 times and Katt didn't do as I stand before you? Shannon, I would have bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you downplay me like that? Why did I give you a pass if you were just gonna lie? Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Ced's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me?
Who said that? I don't think he was on drugs. I think he might have been a little alcoholic a little bit.
When I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
Now, I'm reading Katt Williams won Cedric the Entertainer's and Anheuser-Busch Best Los Angeles Comic Award. Did you win that award?
Oh yeah, no. To be clear, y'all, I think Ced is funny. I love Ced. But I also feel like Cedric is funnier on TV shows than he is in stand-up to me. But certain people are like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are like more comedic actors than they are good at stand-up. But I also feel like Ced is good at stand-up. I haven't seen many, but I do remember his being one of my favorites on the Kings of Comedy. But the fact that Katt said nigga stole his joke for the Kings of Comedy and he never wrote anything, yeah, it's kind of like being a rapper that has never written your own raps. But y'all, I find it hard not to believe the shit that Katt says a lot of the times, but Ced is on TV. Ced is funny. We're not gonna play him out like that. But if you did steal some joke, you could have just kept it a buck.
Or won Katt Williams? It's a simple yes or no. It's not a rhetorical question.
It's a question that probably should have been asked to Cedric the Entertainer.
I'm asking you. I got you here, though.
I know. I couldn't believe Cedric didn't get asked that question. You steal a dude's joke and then give him an award, and then 10 years later you don't know nothing about it. Hey, but I promise you this.
What?
If he sees me again before he sees you, he'll be talking different when you see him. That's for certain. That's the difference. That's what these comics understand, is that I'm not doing nothing for clout. I don't even recognize clout. But eventually the Lord is going to let me and you be in one hallway. A lot of these dudes go.
But you did win the award. How did the award help your career? It had to help some, Katt.
Nope. No.
God, come on, Katt.
I didn't remember it happened to you. Just said it. How can Cedric give you an award that was worth something?
Damn. I'm going to leave it right there because I want to hear what he said about Tyler Perry and Ricky Smiley.
Everybody was Katt Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
It was funny, too.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life.
Ooh.
They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why.
Yo, I definitely remember this shit, bruh. That shit is hilarious.
Everybody was Katt Williams.
Listen, I love Katt. That shit is hilarious to me. And I believe every word of it, y'all. I'm gonna have to go see about watching that whole thing. And he got a comedy special I feel like I haven't seen yet on Netflix. So I need to go look at that. I also want to go see Dave's, but I also don't feel like being aggravated. I feel like Dave might aggravate me, but I'm definitely gonna be watching it from a student standpoint. But let's go ahead, y'all. Let's move on. I want to discuss the DJ Akademiks situation because I'm still not exactly clear one way or another what I feel.
I'm shaming her now.
But this is how it started. DJ Akademiks opens up about finding out a girl he was messing with had a threesome with his friend inside his house while he was passed out drunk. It's on my surveillance camera. So I want to hear what he has to say, and we're going to run it.
Now, I'm shaming her. I said to her, yo, I'm going to keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had 2 niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started like, because the denial shifted and she kept like trying to like pivot on the denial to, yo, nah, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she's like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool.
He's not even digesting that she may not have been. Yes, I'm sorry, y'all. Trigger warning if you did not know. The fact that he did not know or understand that she could have been telling the truth. He called it denial, which means on some level, it seemed believable that she didn't believe that something had happened.
She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. Yo, let us out. Let us out the crib, or lock the crib. They did not tell me they fucked the bitch that came for me. They never told me that. You know when that conversation happened, I'm shamed.
Okay, so he meant to shame her when he came out and said that shit. Just to be clear, right? So fast forward to this video. Again, trigger warning.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Akademiks. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long. I look crazy right now, but I'm not.
Okay. And so I'm not gonna play the audio on this video because it's too much. And I played it in my members only live, but this is video of some woman screaming terribly in the background. And he says fake news is fuck. This video is a drunk woman who never got smashed by nobody friends. She's screaming because she's seen blogs posted a clip of me talking about her and it made her look bad. Try again. So here's my thing, DJ Akademiks. How is it not her? How is it not her? She didn't smash nobody. That's what you said. You said drunk woman who never got smashed by nobody friends. Who else did you talk about on that blog? You must have really been like going in on the girls on that blog if you were talking about another woman. That's two different situations. The video from the second slide isn't the same as with the chick is talking about. So he's saying it's two different clips. Oh, so there's another clip of some child. What is going on over there at DJ Akademiks' house? So this is an article from bnnbreaking.com. DJ Akademiks in the eye of the storm, sexual assault allegations and public backlash. Podcaster DJ Akademiks, y'all here with me, right? Y'all here? Okay. Podcaster DJ Akademiks finds himself at the center of a brewing storm following sexual assault allegations leveled against him by former partner Zaya Abache. The controversy erupted after Abache posted a YouTube short accusing Akademiks and his comrades of sexually assaulting her and raping her, a stark contradiction to Akademiks' narrative shared on his podcast, Off the Record with DJ Akademiks. In his podcast, Akademiks had painted a different picture, claiming he found a woman he had invited over engaging in sexual acts with his friends after he had passed out. According to him, the woman initially denied the incident until confronted with security footage. Akademiks further stated that although his house was raided and an investigation initiated, no charges were filed due to insufficient evidence. So she did go to the police. She did file a police report. As she said, there is a rape kit. The allegations have stirred public sentiments, with many rallying behind LASHAE and doubting Akademiks' account. A video allegedly showing the incident went viral, but Akademiks dismissed it as fake news. And to be clear, whenever somebody says fake news, I think about Donald Trump saying that things that are true are lies. So whenever somebody calls something fake news, I feel like you're basically telling us it's the truth, but you want to call it a lie. As the discourse around the incident spiraled, Akademiks threw another accusation into the mix, accusing his ex-girlfriend of infidelity and stealing a significant sum from his home. However, social media users have largely backed the alleged victim, quarrying Akademiks' version of the events and suggesting he may have unwittingly revealed his own transgressions. Beyond the immediate controversy, DJ Akademiks has been accused of sexually assaulting underage girls. Numerous women have come forward, bolstering their allegations with audio recordings of Akademiks discussing his dating preferences, including his willingness to date 17-year-old females. Leaked text messages also point towards Akademiks harassing the women whilst they were underage. Despite the mounting evidence and backlash on social media, Akademiks continues to deny the allegations. And let me just say this about DJ Akademiks. Any man that spends the exorbitant amount of time that DJ Akademiks does online disparaging and talking shit about women, something's wrong with them, and they will act out that very mentality in real life. That's why I find it so problematic on the internet. Everybody always wants to act like it's not a big deal. People just talking shit. No, men that feel this way will in some way, shape, or form showcase it in real life. So when they talking like this on the internet, why are you still dating them? Why are you still being in relationships with them? Because you're believing that that's all for show and that's not who they really are. But if that's not who they really are, why would they ever want to promote that disgusting type of mentality to the world? Understand that whenever somebody promotes a certain mindset, whether they want to act like it's just for show or not, it's how they really feel. It's a representation of how they think. And a representation of how they think is a foreshadowing of what they will do. So these are text messages. I'm saying, hold up. Allegedly, Akademiks is linking and flying out underage girls and keeping in contact with girls to turn 18 to have sex with. This is a new story, and there are multiple girls coming out about him making them drink to the point they're unconscious and unresponsive so he can assault them. This is a text message when you 18. October 23rd. Did you already make your video? Like that's one of them. I'm trying to get closer to it because it's kind of, y'all know how they be not wanting to make it easy for you to see the shit. Like I'm trying to blow it up and the shit don't want to be blown up. There we go. Okay. What else does this say? Now he got his bitch harassing me, calling me a fan. I linked in July for the last time he invited a girl over and he said he wasn't sure if she was 17 or 18, but he still fucked her. Oh, wow. He kept trying to make us drink and take our clothes off while we were in the backyard. So I've been dealing with him since I was 17, but he waited to fly me out until I was 18. He would get me drunk. And ASL, I don't know what that means. He would get me drunk to fuck me and record it. He has hella tapes of me drunk out of my mind. Every year when he gets a new cum rag, they DM me and I can't see what that says, etc. Even though I'm guessing she's saying that whenever he gets a girlfriend, the girlfriend's like to come for her. DM me and harass me to tell me I'm crazy. So yeah, she's saying every year when he gets a new cum rag, they DM me and harass me to tell me I'm crazy. Even though I never talk about him or really expose him for being the predator that he is. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. Allegations as hell. Thank you. Allegations on DJ Akademiks. Allegations on DJ Akademiks. It's not surprising to me, as I've said. If the girls are saying he's flying them out, talking to them while they're underage and waiting until they become of age, that sounds about right. He is one of those dudes that promotes being in relationships with young women because they're easily malleable at that age. They don't have any life experience to know what they're looking at. So yeah, it definitely makes sense to me. We'll see what else comes from it. Thank you, Just Jazzy, for becoming a member. And thank you for the super chat. Child, I got a new bank card and questioning where are the members only lives. Love you, Bondy. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa Stanley, for becoming a member. Thank you. Oh, come on, Talia. Thank you for the super chat. Come on. Hi, Bondy. I feel the same way about Mike Epps. I enjoy him as an actor, not a comedian. I've seen him perform twice in life, 5 years apart, and I was not amused. His show, The Upshaws on Netflix, is really good. I like Sed's old and current TV shows. Agreed. I agree. Thank you so much for that. You know, I appreciate you. Makai, thank you for the super chat. It seems like Players Club. Girl, which part? Which part? Crystal Mabone, thank you for the super chat. Yes, caught a live right after work. Love you so much, Bondy. Love you back, boo. I appreciate you. R. Morris, thank you for the super chat. Enjoy you and the laughs. Thank you. I'm glad y'all having a good time. Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for liking the video and supporting the channel. We're about to jump into the last topic, which is Brittany Renner and Charleston White. So we're going to take one more break and then we're going to come back. Make sure y'all like the video.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
All right. Thank you to everybody who are sending cash apps. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for that. So let's get into this. Now, I've reposted the original breakdown that I did of this interview on my community page. So make sure y'all check it out because I'm not about to rehash the whole thing. Excuse me. But what I will say is I felt in this interview that Brittany Renner was drinking, and then at some point it seemed to take a turn where she got really, really angry. And then went from her being angry, she's throwing things. And then in order to recover from the anger, she becomes over-sexualized and starts to flirt with this man. Okay. I believe based on the way she was acting that she was inebriated, not just from alcohol, but from something else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anybody like drugged her or anything like that. I'm feeling like she took drugs on her own, on her own. Like, I don't think anybody forced her to do anything. But I was never in the mindset of defending her, but I do like to look at people as whole people. And I feel like whenever young women display their sexuality or play themselves out in front of men, like y'all go into the lion's den so that y'all can act like y'all all tough and bad, when really if you were, you wouldn't even be putting yourself in the same room with some of these niggas. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like, I don't have anything to talk to one-eyed Charleston about. Like, I don't have nothing to talk to one-eyed White about. Okay. He is a shot jock. He has been to prison for killing someone. He promotes raping women online. Okay. He also promoted in his interview with Princella just hitting a woman. I don't care if I'll beat my woman's ass and love her the whole time. So I don't understand why people go along with the shit that Charleston White says. Obviously, the world is full of retarded people. So here we are. Understand when I say that? Like, that's not, that shade to like people like Charleston and the people that have this regressive, crazy ass mindset. And they get online and they amen all of these problematic ways of thinking. So yeah, retarded. So Charleston, one-eyed Willie White, all right, had the pleasure of, I feel like, a woman who feels as if she has lost control. So in order to get control back, to get the power back, she utilizes her sex. I also feel like she was inebriated. I feel like he was enjoying all of this shit. He was acting like he didn't want to touch her just in case she tried to, set him up and make it seem like he, was trying her or something like that. I think he was trying to be smart about it. But essentially, I think he still wanted all of that attention that she was giving him. I think he was loving it. She looks a fucking fool. Look, 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 look. Eventually, he was going to wrap his hands around her. Eventually, look at her, y'all. Look at her. He liked that shit, though. He likes that shit. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Look at you, girl. Playing the shit out of yourself. She too old for this. She's too old to play herself out like this. And look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, she's on something. She's on something. It is old. It's from last year. From 4 months ago. I think about 4 or 5 months ago. I reposted the original, my commentary on when it first came out. I posted that on my community page, so y'all can check that out. She's not married. She did this interview. I do feel like she was keeping her cool at first, but she's drinking and she started to get really angry because of the things that were being said. Things that were being said online during the live because they had the comments up on the screen. So she was getting mad at the comments on the screen. Then she's getting mad at the conversation with the men and all of that. Charleston was really trying to keep his cool in this situation because this is a different type of situation. Whenever men want to fuck the woman in the room, they seem to have a little bit more care. Right. So when she's going back and forth with his homeboy, throwing shit, being completely out of control of herself, he's like, nah, just chill, and all of that type of shit. Because he wants to fuck her. It doesn't even matter. And she knows that. She knows that it doesn't matter how much of an asshole she acts. It doesn't matter how out of control. If she throw that pussy on him, he's going to take it. And she's trying to regain control and make herself feel better by turning all of this on. So he will then give her be weakened to her sexually since she lost control of herself in the actual interview. This is embarrassing. Girl, when I tell you, I know that that's what she was doing, but I also feel like she had to be inebriated in order to be rubbing her body up against Charleston White's body. Girl, that is disgusting. I seen that nigga pop his eye out his head a few interviews ago. I don't even understand why you would play yourself like this. Girl, please go find somebody's therapist office to sit in so that you can drudge up whatever traumatic experiences in your life that have caused you to be this fucking out of control and lost that you would be rubbing your pelvis on this cricket weasel looking ass one-eyed man that should not even be able to touch a woman that looks like you if you had any real value about yourself. As smart as she is, because she's very smart, but has no real self-esteem. Self-esteem is completely built up off of getting validation from men. She went from, I'm gonna tell the girls how to get a leg up over you niggas. She went from that to then being like, a pick me. I need to hurry up and turn into the type of woman, fit friendly, all of that shit. She wanted to turn into what she feels like you men want her to be because she's so male identified, so male centered on finding some man to validate her. That's why she handled this situation the way she did. Probably high, probably drunk, and decided that in order to get the power back when she embarrassed herself and made those men feel upset, the best way to handle it was to throw her pussy on him in order to smooth it all over. That's what I feel like she was trying to do. And yes, lack of self-esteem is a motherfucker. Because when I tell you, this has got to be so embarrassing for her. Because I will relive this moment in my mind until I damn like I would damn near drink myself to death trying to make myself forget about this shit. Okay, like, and I'm not saying anybody should do that, but I'm just telling you, I would feel terrible if I had played myself out like this for with this man specifically. And then there's evidence of it, video evidence. There's no way she was sober. In my mind, there's no way she was sober. I don't know why people under Tasha's post wanted to argue with me about, oh, you don't have to be drunk in order for a woman to be a hoe and da 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 da. Please shut the fuck up. I don't care about anything you're talking about. Y'all hate women, and that's how y'all come at most situations, is believing that every woman, just has some place that she can stoop down into hell, to go to. And that means that that's just how she is. Nothing had to happen in order to traumatize her, in order for her to turn into this type of person. Yeah, no, I like to go a little bit deeper than that. I don't stay on the surface with a motherfucking thing. Something is abreast. Something is afoot. Something is wrong with the young lady. Okay, the young lady needs therapy and to dry the fuck out. Brittany, thank you for the super chat. Bondy, I've been weirded out ever since you showed this video in your members only last night. It's just nasty. It really is. It's disgusting. And it's so sad because she's so pretty. She's so pretty. And not even just, she's not just pretty in like the colorism light-skinned girl way. You know what I'm saying? She's actually a nice looking woman. She's smart. Okay. Very well, articulate, like, and just plays herself out for the validation of men that should be like dog shit under her shoes. Get it off. But this is how you can't you can't hold yourself to a high regard if you're willing to go down into the mud with niggas like this. This is sad. This is sad. Let's read the comments. Oh, real with Yanni. I can no longer defend her. My God. Okay. Meanwhile, the wife's still sticking beside him. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Oh no, baby. What is you doing? Listen. 35 bodies isn't even crazy to me because we all kept track of how many bodies we had. Now our big age, everybody is up there. But doing all that for Charleston White is where she lost me. Listen. I don't even understand why everybody cares about body count and all of that shit. Like, mind your fucking business. If that lady don't have an STD, what are we talking about? She needs to seek help because who would want to do this to him? This is me. I am her. Why is she on that married man like that? That married man don't care. That married man don't care. That married man was in a whole video saying that he would cheat on his wife, and she was like, and I'm going to stick beside him. Them people don't care. And y'all sitting up there talking about if his wife goes outside tonight. Child, please. That lady already knows she been being played on. That lady already know that she being disrespected. She don't care. I don't even know why y'all brought his wife up. She seems irrelevant to me. Nigga said, damn, when she was ovulating? No, to me, it's giving Molly. I'ma just keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna pretend to know what's going on. But I'ma tell you, for me, it's giving Molly. That's what it's giving. Okay. I actually already talked about Super Scent and her ex-fiance. I've already talked about that, but I'll just go ahead and tell y'all very quickly my feelings on the situation, because some of y'all are not members. So this is Super Scent. Okay, she owns the crayon case. Shout out to her. She's from New Orleans, just like me. Wherever it's at. Okay. We do not personally know each other, okay? But shout out to her. I have supported the crayon case, great products, okay? That's how she got famous. Her and the Brat's old lady wife are friends, grew up together, were on social media together. In case you needed backstory, okay? She has a history of being on social media and talking about her relationships and all of that on social media, just like any regular person, except for she's famous and rich, okay? That's just kind of how this goes. Now, the young man in the corner here who had on leather jeggings is her ex-fiance Razor, who I understand she bought land for. I don't know if she also gave him like a business, but she was out here helping the young man prosper. she got on live in her natural hair, which I love. She's been wearing her natural hair, looks amazing. Okay. Shout out to the braid out. Okay. And she basically just discussed the relationship and what all happened. Okay, here it is.
I'm not gonna like lie about no nigga. I'm not gonna. The truth is the truth, and it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna be on some. I'm taking him back. I'm still single.
Okay.
I'm not engaged.
No.
We're not gonna act like what happened between us is not something for me to pack my bags and move on until somebody really takes some type of ownership or deal with some type of consequences. The night when I was on Snapchat, we was planning the game night, and also I'm a woman that's gonna fight a nigga.
Okay.
So we're not gonna make it seem like a nigga just laid me down and raw me out and I'm scared. I'm never scared of a nigga.
No.
I'm not. And ain't no nigga gonna put his hands on me without me putting my hands on him.
Okay.
So that's just what it is. Race statement, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, you did cause physical harm to me. I caused physical harm to you. When we was in a car, I had my little glasses on.
Okay, so to me, this is accountability. This is somebody that said, hey, I'm known to knock a nigga out. But essentially, I've been working on that. As somebody from New Orleans, yes, y'all, this is how we are raised. A lot of us saw toxic, abusive relationships growing up. It don't matter what your people tax bracket is. You might have seen your people fighting and arguing, adrenaline rush, people getting knocked upside the head, people fighting each other and then sticking together and acting like everything is okay. Breaking up, getting back together, all of that shit. A lot of us in New Orleans were raised in families where we've seen that. People curse each other out, talk to each other real bad, and fight. People fight. But essentially, yes. It's abusive. The relationship is toxic on both sides. But I still feel like for me, what I've noticed is that when men are really not about that abusive life at all, they don't want to fight. They don't want to be with a woman that's going to put her hands on him. They don't be in those relationships. They peep it and they remove themselves. They don't go and be in relationships with women that they going to have to fight. Niggas that like to fight women go and get in relationships with women and hit the women, and then when the women fight back, y'all act like the women aren't being abused, when essentially the man is still stronger than her. What she explained in this next video is what really made me understand where she was coming from, because me, myself, personally, I had to learn to stop putting my hands on people as well, but I learned it a long time ago. I learned it around 1920. Because I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, but that's what I saw coming up. But I don't want to physically fight people. That's not something I'm on. I don't even want to scream at you. I don't want to raise my voice. I need my voice for this. Okay, I need my voice to make this money. I ain't got time to be out here screaming and howling with you all fucking day behind the same shit over and over again. I'm not doing it, bitch. I'm not Nelly. Okay, but either way, she explains that he snatched her glasses off her face, so she punched him in his mouth and knocked his veneers out. He pulls to the side of the road. She jump out the car. She walk off because she's trying to calm down. He go and grab her and drag her back in the car, and she was like, nigga, I broke up with you not because we got into a tussle, not because we was fighting, because that's what we do. She said, I broke up with you because you didn't care who was watching, who was looking. And y'all, this is the sign that somebody might be maturing in this situation. The maturation is taking place, because for me personally, when I realized I didn't want to fight like that in my relationships anymore, is when I was like, I don't like being embarrassed in public. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not fighting with you, because I do not want to seem like some ghetto bird out of control of herself in public. I don't want to look like that to anybody. As I got older, that was not, I had shit to lose. I had a career and all of that. No, I'm not getting in fights with you out in public. I don't give a fuck what everybody else is doing. Save that shit for when we get home. That's how I have felt. So essentially, if I'm out, I will detach. I will stop talking. But see, if somebody want to keep, because people have done this, they want to keep fucking with you because they want a reaction out of you. You try to stop talking to them. You try to collect yourself and calm down, and they want to keep fucking with you and keep antagonizing you because they want a response, because any response is better than no response at all for a lot of people. So when she gets out the car and walks away because she's trying to remove herself, and he goes and tries to manhandle her and drag her back into the car, that is abuse to me. And it doesn't mean it's not abuse just because she's fighting back. Men like that like to use their strength against women, but they also like to find women that people won't see a victim in, but it's still abuse. Yeah, you'll think that you're not being abused because you fight back. As if the man doesn't know he can overpower you. That's why when he dragged her back to the car, to me, that's the moment when you're using your physical strength to overpower her because you can't control her. You can't stop her from walking away. You can't control her mouth. You can't control what she's doing. You can't control what she's thinking. So you go and use your physical strength to pull her against her will into a fucking car, regardless of how that looks to everybody and what she wanted, which is to be left the fuck alone. Now, if she was fighting him and he was restraining her, that would be a different situation. This is somebody that's walking away. And a lot of times women don't hit first because they don't want to fight a man because they know that they're not going to win. But what happens for a lot of women is that we get so used to being abused, punked, or oppressed by men in our lives that we're not going to be punked by no nigga. That's how it, especially for New Orleans women. I'm not about to be punked by no nigga. I don't care if you are going to whip my ass. I'm not about to be punked by no nigga. No. That's how you raised to feel. That's why I get so aggravated when people talk about how men are raised to not have emotion, how men are raised to be aggressive. Women are raised to be that way too, especially Black girls growing up in New Orleans. We are absolutely raised to fight. We are absolutely raised to speak up because if you don't, you will get ran over and talked to any kind of fucking way. And a lot of these men will hit you only if you are scared of them. As soon as you knock their ass right back, a lot of them will stop fighting you. That's happened. But essentially, how do you end up in a relationship with a man that might punk you? You got to choose better. Yes. You absolutely do. You absolutely have to get better about discernment when it comes to these thirsty ass niggas. But to be clear, she lives in Louisiana. She don't have a lot of options. When we talk about picking better, when we talk, she has to choose better. There aren't a lot of options. Here, there are not a lot of options. There aren't. So I don't know, if that was y'all should choose, but because y'all love to say that shit. But at the end of the day, a lot of these niggas fake and pretend like they're going to be better for a certain type of woman. Super is considered a lick to these niggas down here. They know, and trust me, Louisiana niggas, he not from New Orleans specifically, but Louisiana and New Orleans niggas know how to be charming. They know how to turn it on. They know how to open up doors. They know how to pull out chairs. They know how to baby the fuck out you. Make you feel real good. And as soon as they get mad, you can't get them to come back down. You can't get them to be rational. And then do some bitch ass shit like get online and try to act like ain't nothing happened, even though you know that something happened. Just be quiet. I think that's real easy for you to say. Y'all got to leave those areas, man. Like, cut it out. Why women always got to be making all of these concessions and shit? Talk to these men sometimes. Maybe y'all should be having conversations with men sometimes. Let me tell y'all, on Tasha's channel, I ain't about to play the whole thing because the shit, you know what I'm saying, like real nigga shit. I was like, girl, shut up. Girl, shut up. Like for real, shut up. And then I'm gonna get off of here. Okay, where's that? This beautiful woman right here.
So crazy, but I want men to just start to understand the value of having a strong Black woman. We know how to build successful companies. We know how to, put our money here and there to make it grow. But do we know when we have something valuable in front of us? There needs to be a class where it's like, this is a valuable woman. This is an asset. A woman is an asset. I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. And then as soon as we call y'all pick-me's, everybody gets mad. This beautiful woman is online trying to state her case for why y'all niggas should find value in her. When at the end of the day, she should find so much value in herself that it would seem beneath her in order to plead her case to niggas that don't even see the value in themselves. Do you hear me? These men that you speak of don't even see the value in themselves. A lot of the times, men don't want black women out of internalized racism. They have internalized that shit and they don't like the blackness that they themselves have. So no, they don't want to go and get with a black woman that is a reflection in the mirror of them or how they are lacking. They want to go get with somebody that does not reflect them. They want to move away from who they are as black people because we live in a system of racism. Okay? You as a woman at a certain point should be vibrating so fucking high that you don't even have conversation with men that you have to plead your case to. I wish the fuck I would plead my valuableness to anybody. I am valuable because I am valuable to myself. I am valuable because I can make shit happen for myself, let alone the motherfucker I'm with. And trust me, I didn't always know that. I was not always aware of how I make people feel when I'm in relationships with them. I wasn't always aware of how I show up. I would hear people say things to me and I'm like, I don't resonate with that. Like I remember one of my homeboys growing up told me, he was like, but B, like growing up, you Bondy. The way he said it, it was like, bitch, like, come on, you Bondy. You know, this is why, you know, people can't always step to you because you can't just step to, you know, any kind of way. And a lot of people don't have the capacity. This is a conversation I remember having years ago. Now that I'm this age and I really understand myself a little bit better and I do it, you know, learn a little bit more every day. Some days you have bad days, some days you have good days. Sometimes you're really feeling yourself. Sometimes you're not. That's life. Ebbs and flows, ups and downs. But essentially, at 35, almost 36 years old, knowing who I am, what I encompass, there is no way on God's green earth I am going to be talking to any group of men about how they need to see the value in me or women like me. There's no way. There's no way. Because there's no way if you don't see the value in a woman this beautiful, doing whatever she got, doing, you know what I'm saying? You're never going to see it. Or when you do see it, it's going to be too late. And if you don't have the understanding to see what is valuable, you are not worth having. You're not valuable. You're not valuable. If you can't see the value in whatever beautiful woman that may be in your presence or in front of your face, you are not deserving of being in that woman's presence. And that's just it. That's just it. I ain't about to convince these niggas of a motherfucking thing. And I really feel like that's what y'all doing. Y'all out here trying to convince, yes, like the Shannon Sharps of the world, that black women are valuable. Man, please. Man, please. They don't even think they're valuable. Stop trying to convince them of yours. Just be, bitch. Just be. And what is for you will come to you. But this need to prove what you bring to the table, girl, in 2024, cut that the fuck out. Cut it out. Now, with that being said, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share me with your people. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right? Bye.
Anywhere you go,